Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing fine. Before starting reading books, we all have this type of questions like what type of book I should read. Especially beginners or new readers, they are all get confused like what are all those genres. In this video, I'm going to talk about books on the basis of their size and how many type of book genres are out there so that next time you won't get confused about which type of book you should read. I'm a moody reader. I'm reading a book of a particular genre and then I'll be like, I don't want to read this book. I want to read other genre of book. It's not that the previous book is not good. It's just that I am a moody reader. It's a really challenging thing for me. Sometimes I waste my whole day thinking about what book I should read. This is a vast topic, so if I miss something and you know something that I didn't mention in the video, so do comments down that below for others to see and do let me know your favorite genre of books. First, according to size, short stories. As the name says, it has short stories. Book can be thin and thick also, as it may have collection of different type of short stories. Second, novels. There are books which have longer version of story or more detailed story. They are mostly more than 60 to 70,000 words, around more than 150 pages. Third is novellas. They are longer than the short stories and smaller than the novels. They are mostly less than 150 pages, around 30 to 50,000 words. Now let's talk about the appearance. First is soft cover books that look like this. Their cover are more soft and you can easily bend them. Second is hardcover books. You can't bend them. They are made of hardcover and they are of course expensive than soft cover books. Third is ebook that you read on laptop or phone, tablet, iPad. And fourth is audiobook. In audiobook, a person or a narrator reads out the story for you and you just have to listen to them. Now here comes the main topic, which is a very vast topic. It is genres. One book can have a mix of different genres and there are also sub-genres. That is kind of hard to explain, so you will learn all of that once you start reading book. Things will become more clear to you. I'm going to mention genres on the basis of which mostly readers choose their books. So let's get started. Two main genres, fiction and non-fiction. In fiction books, plot, settings, characters are created from the imagination of writers. They are not real. Places and some incidents can be real, but the whole story will be made up, like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Hunger Games, Game of Thrones. Non-fiction books are literature based on facts and true events. They talk about real world topics and they are not fake, they are real. Books like self-help books, motivational book, all type of history books, biographies, autobiographies, all those type of books are non-fiction books. Now I'll talk about the genres that come under fiction. So fantasy novels. It's a whole different world created by from the imagination of writer. It is not at all real and it features magical and supernatural elements that do not exist in the real world. Examples: Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Percy Jackson. Now, criminal and mystery. It follows crimes like murder or disappearance, detective stories, or any kind of mystery crime. It mainly focuses on investigation of how, why, and what happened at the crime scene. Examples: Sherlock Holmes' Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Adventure and action novels. In this, the protagonist or main character goes on epic journey. It can be personally or physically, geographically. It is exciting to read. Also involve risk and danger. Examples: 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Life of Pi. Now, science fiction, it deals with imaginative and futuristic concepts such as advanced science and technologies, space travel, time travel, parallel universe. Examples: The Martin and Dune. Now, thriller, it can be any type of novels like crime, it can be romance, it can be fantasy, any type of novel that gives you chills and excitement because of their intriguing and suspenseful story. Example: The Girl on Train, Verity, and The Silent Patient. Now, romance novels, as the name says, it centers on love and relationship as its primary element. It's not always just some casual love stories. Romance books also have twists, some insane twists too. Examples: The Love Hypothesis, Spanish Love Depiction, and Colin Hoover's books like It Ends With Us. Now, young adult fiction. It's written for readers between 12 to 18 years. The main characters is mostly teenagers. It's about their experiences and story. It can have elements of romance, thrill, crime, adventure, etc. Any kind of genre that you can think of. Just because it's written for teenagers doesn't mean that adults can't read them. It's not just normal children book. It is written for young people and nowadays it's very much popular among adults too. Example, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Now, dystopian novels. It's an imaginary world or community where things are very bad. There's injustice in the society and people lead fearful and bad lives. And the main character wants things to be good, so they fight for it. Examples, 1984 or Hunger Games. Now, historical fiction. In this, the story takes place in the past. It will have social norms and manners, all of the things of that time period, but the characters and story will of course be made of because it's historical fiction. They'll just be based on the past era. Examples, The Thousand Splendid Sun or the Shiva trilogy. Now, classic novels. Classic novels are those novels that have withstood the test of time. They remained popular even after years of their publication, just like classic songs that never gets old. Examples, Pride and Prejudice, To Kill a Mockingbird. So this was fiction books. The non-fiction categories which are real and based on true events. First is self-help and motivational books. Books like Atomic Habits, The Almanac of Neville Ravikant, Eat That Frog, Power of Conscious Mind. Now, autobiographies and biographies. Don't get confused between both of them. I used to get so confused. Autobiographies are written by author about their own life. Example, The Wings of Fire by APJ Abdul Kalam, The Story of My Life by Helen Keller. Now come biographies. Biographies are about a person's life written by someone else. It's like Mother Teresa, Steve Jobs, and Malala. Now memoirs. They are a collection of incidents of a person's life. Example, Priyanka Chopra's book Unfinished. It's not about her whole life, it's just some incidents of her life. Now, historical non-fiction. This book states facts about history. It can be any history books that talks about historical facts. Now, business books, they talk about investments and entrepreneurship. There are also diary or journal type of books. Example, The Diary of Young Girl by Anne Frank. Now, true crime books, they are books that shows real crime investigation or story about a real crime. Yes, this type of books do exist. It can really be thriller experience because those are true crimes that has happened in real life. There are also other type of books like travel book, cooking book, or health books, also spiritual books. There is never ending list of books that exist. And I hope this video was helpful to you. See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye bye.